Good morning. Today, Natalie and I are taking a road trip to St. Albans, which if you know anything about St. Albans, I know Stephen Hawking lived there at one point. Who else has been there?
I don't know.
We don't really know. It's outside of London, about an hour, so we're going to get to explore a new place. But really, we're just there to do a little work study and to spend time together because might be one of our last times that we're together in person for a while.
Sad. That is sad.
We're sad. I'm going to try not to do many edits to this video, so it's going to be a little wacky. If you don't like a video that's chatty and not really edited, don't watch. But you should definitely watch, just because. So one of the main things you can do as a London tourist, if you guys ever come, is to see Westminster Abbey. If you go in for the church service, like at 12:30, there's one later, and I think there's an early morning, you can just go for that, and you're not going to see as much of the building as you would if you're paying the $25 ticket. But I mean, you may not want to pay $25 for that. Like, there's other things to see. I was just telling Natalie how the thing is, when they offer communion, they still have you share a cup. Like, they'll give you the little wafer for the body of Christ, and then they, I guess, what does it have in there? Grape juice, wine, something.
Yeah, usually.
And so they would
juice.
I saw so my friend and I stood up, walked over, and what did I see but a cup being shared? You drink out of the cup. Okay, we wipe the cup. Next person, sip out of the cup.
They
wipe
should
the
have
cup.
stopped that.
I thought,
in smaller churches, they don't do that anymore. Like, I know in my church they don't do that anymore.
we have literally never shared a cup, but I mean,
But they used to share that in every, before pre-COVID, that was happening everywhere. Like, in my church, we had the chalice and you used to wipe it, share it.
With everybody?
Yeah, but you know what I always used to do? I always used to get my bread and I used to dip it.
Yeah, we've done that once before too.
Dip it in the wine or the grape juice and put it in my mouth, because I just thought to myself, I don't really, look, I love everyone, you're my brother and sister, I don't want to share.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta share it. So this building, this is the Florida building. It does not belong in London. Isn't that so crazy?
That's quite new, actually.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not Victorian London whatsoever. Can everybody see? It's we call it. It belongs in like the Gulf or Panama City. That is a Panama City building.
Oh, really?
Americans know. I mean, like Panama City, Florida, not like.
I don't like it.
So guess what, guys? This is the slow lane. I wondered why she was going so slow. That's the fast lane, which is, if you're driving on this side of the car, it makes sense. So here's St. Albans. It's got the look.
Yeah, you can
What
tell
do we
we're
think
not
of
in
it?
London anymore.
How do we know?
Because it's very hilly here, and
There's more hills?
I guess the buildings look very, I don't know, country. I'm getting the country vibe.
This is what country looks like to a Londoner.
It looks very country vibe.
Oh man, wait till you come to the States.
Well, oh yeah.
She's backing into the space without a backup camera. Like, how? She makes me so nervous. You're so talented.
Don't speak too soon.
Don't speak too soon. Okay.
Seriously.
Hold your breath.
When people are like thinking I'm taking my time, I'd rather take my time and be careful than rush and make a mistake. So driving Miss Daisy is going to take her time. You know, that's it. So guys, just take your time in life.
Do you want me to get out and look?
Take your time. No, don't. Trust me. Trust the process.
We did it! Also, fun fact, this means Great Britain. All the cars here have, a tag like this, but then always look. D for Deutschland, GB for Great Britain. Street food. Okay, so the sun decided to come out. Good for us.
Vlogging.
There you go, Nat. Start dancing.
Yeah, I can't help it. When I hear music, I got to move.
I just twisted my ankle. We got Brazilian
You want
food.
any drink as well?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
No?
Well, I can go here, right?
Yeah. And then,
Where's the station?
left here.
Oh, here.
Just sit. I'm not gonna get
Here's what a train station outside of London looks like.
Restricted zone. Me gonna get tickets. I'm gonna go on the right.
Today is a very special day because we are going to see one of my former students. She is here. I'm chewing gum. She is actually here with her husband on their honeymoon. So that's how long I've been teaching now. I'm old enough to have a married student, which I guess that's not weird if I've been teaching high school for a few years. Anyway, say hey to Mr. Pepper, Mr. Pizzole. Ooh, that's a bunch of pigeons live in that. Can you see? It's kind of gross. Anyway, I'm just vlogging with my phone, which is not as good, but my memory card is full on the big camera, so come with us on our journey. We're gonna take the bus, a very non-glamorous bus, but it's okay. The bus is kind of fun, and we don't really need to take the train to get all where we're going. Are you excited to be here?
Yes.
Okay, what's your favorite thing in London?
We got to watch the rehearsal for the King's birthday. 2060 or 2040. 2040, I think.
Okay, so that was wonderful. I didn't want to like vlog the whole time because we were visiting and catching up, and technically this is our honeymoon, so I didn't want to say be on the video the whole time. But the funny thing is she is a teacher now, and I convinced her. No, I didn't. In fact, I would have said, listen, teaching is hard, but she's in the schools. And just hearing her perspective about how some of the behavior problems and problems with just social issues in school, how tough it is. It's just a reminder of how thankful I am to get to do what I do. And I mean, some of it is avoiding the problems of being in the classroom. Personally, starting a tutoring business, I would have never done it without having taught in the actual classroom. But I know some of you guys might just be coming from other careers, which means you still have something valuable to offer. It doesn't mean, oh, you should have been teaching or learned all the strategies. No, it's really just about experience, I think, like life experience. So you could have learned things and made mistakes, but then when you decide to start a business and work with students one-on-one or in small group, you're taking what you've learned. Some things we learn the easy way, some things the hard way. You take that and use that to teach students who might otherwise have not learned. You know things that you'll be able to teach to students that they're not going to learn from anyone else.
I think that being in the public school system or even the private school system before you start private tutoring is going to be beneficial to you, because it just gives you that experience, especially in the first couple of years of your career, that is invaluable. And so having your eyes open to what it's actually like out there will give you an idea of how you can better service your community as a private tutor.
That's right, guys. back and I have 2 more students today, and then I'm free for the weekend to have fun. As usual, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification. I always forget to tell people that, but sometimes people tell me they didn't know I had a video out. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.